basic die roll. Nikita rolling a 6 and Felipe with a 2. That means Nikita is starting the game.
Yeah.
Felipe just wanted to double check that it was okay to start the game, I guess. Yeah. Nice.
So Felipe is living in Sweden,
Yep.
but he's from Spain, and Nikita is a Russian player.
Yep.
That's here with some friends for playing this tournament. So it's awesome. 2 international players.
I think Felipe's been living here for 1.5, 2 years now.
At least
maybe?
2.5 years.
2.5 years,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah. Nice. Plays a lot of 93, 94.
Yeah, he's.
I've seen one of my favorite alterations that I've seen with him. It's a playset of Lord of Atlantis that have been altered so that they each hold a non-blue mox on the spear that they have in the hand. Really, really nice alters.
So we see here Felipe is keeping his 7 and Nikita is mulligan. Taking a mulligan here. Yeah, I saw the leprechaun now, so I'm very happy. So as you see, this is round 4 of the tournament, and we're about halfway through the Swiss now.
Yeah, it's going to be 7 rounds of Swiss before we have to start looking at the deck.
Yep. And as I said before, the interesting thing about this tournament is that you can't draw into the top 8.
Yep. You have to play all the rounds.
Yeah, and the last 2 games are non-timed, so it's impossible to draw in the last 2 rounds. It will prolong the game a little bit more, but there will be more fair, so to speak, actually, that you can't just take an intentional draw, which is very nice for this format and its casual attitude towards the game. We see no colored mana from Felipe in the first turn, but mana vault, so we'll see if that's good or not. Here we have a Pendelhaven, not commonly played in this format, but excellent.
We see the elf there?
Yep, with the elf and so on. And you can see at once here some more careful plays in this if you compare
compared to last round, definitely.
Yes. And here we have the famous Ashling Leprechaun. If you want to bring up the card and so we can have a look for a while, because you might not know this card. And we see Nikita go in for 3 damage, I think. Was it 2? Ashling. Med AI där. And we have a colored mana source for Felipe in a City of Red.
But that seems to be a scavenger folk, right?
Isn't it might be. Yeah, true. Sorry, wrong card.
Yeah. But we can see if we can get the window capture.
So I'm actually not sure he plays that card now, but we'll see. It's still interesting to talk about because it's an interesting card that has an interesting deck in this format. And we have a power artifact from Philip.
Yeah, so I guess the combo with Ailing Leprechaun is putting a lure on the Ailing Leprechaun. Right?
Yeah, I think so. No lure?
Yeah, so that all creatures have to block him, so that all your opponent's creatures turn into green.
Yeah.
And then you run the creatures with protection from green and all that.
Yeah. Oh, that's a copy artifact, sure. You copy this Misha's factory. which is nice interaction.
Absolutely.
Since when you copy it, when Mission Factory is a creature, the copy out will stay free.
Yeah, because the copy effect happens so early in the layers that it's before the animation.
Then he attacks for 4, and then he should be down to
City of Brass once.
We're terrible at this.
15.
NASA? What's it called? Nafas?
Nafsasp, yeah. Tjugo. 12-20.
It seems to struggle a bit with his mana. And this looks quite promising for Nikita, since now he has Knapsack Asp as well. That will put some more strain on his mana.
Flipper took another damage from City of Brass.
Yep.
And another damage from Mana Vault.
Yeah, and he played a Lightning Bolt on his Nikita's Mishra's Factory. So it's a good explanation from Xenoli.
Would it have been easier if he would be named TGD at Twitch as well?
I didn't know it was him, but I thought... No, so it's TGD.
Yeah.
It's good. But it's not clear for everyone that's listening
Absolutely
to the stream.
Not.
Still struggling mana for Philip. Not look very good for him if he's not able to find any land soon. So I believe he got another damage from the Nafsas.
Yeah. A damage and a poison counter, right? Or did he pay with the copy artifact Mishra's Factory?
No, since he drew the card, he hasn't paid.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's an upkeep, right? Before that draws down. Okay,
No,
so we need to get some poison counters.
No, Philip is Spanish. And another damage from the City of Brass, the stream of another. Oh, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage.
3. He untaps. Yeah. Concedes the game. So Nikita takes the first game here with the green aggro deck. It's a Berserk deck. No Leprechaun seen so far,
No,
but
unfortunately, but it's not a Leprechaun deck.
no.
Unfortunately, but it's still a nice deck still.
It's a deck that I can appreciate in this format as well.
Yep.
The especially the green-red versions that run the Bloodlust as well.
Yeah. For sure. Berserk
I mean, like,
quite a nice card to play.
just a Ball Lightning with a Bloodlust and a Berserk. That's just
Nom. So Nikita takes game 1 with Philippe. Really didn't have much to play since he was struggling a lot with his mana this game. And so hopefully we get to see some more cards from Philippe in game 2.
Yeah.
What do we have from the sideboard here? I don't really...
Well, it's hard to, unless Nikita has seen Philippe's deck, prior to this.
Yeah.
Hard to sideboard in
Yeah.
Nikita's spot here. Didn't really see that much from Felipe. He could be playing a variety of decks.
But I do think that he managed to figure out that he's playing some artifact heavy decks. He's playing both. So the copy artifact and so on. So
Yeah, I guess you could be boarding in if you don't already
Yeah.
have main board artifact. I think many decks run main board artifact height in this format, right?
yeah. The downside with doing is that you have the artifact hate also gains the opponent life.
Yeah.
Crumble. So
Yeah, I guess you can run Desert Twisters as well.
yeah. So it's a bit counterproductive with this, what this deck want to do,
Absolutely.
but I think it's for sure worth having them in the.
So what's the difference between Crumble and Nature's Claim? You don't get enchantments with Crumble.
Crumble works like social plowshares, basically.
Oh, okay.
Well,
So it's
even
CNC based.
yeah, it's CNC based. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The same opening as last time,
Yeah.
and we have started. So we'll see if he has some.
Nikita starting out with the Pendelhaven and
Yeah.
the green box.
He's yet again a green box
NL.
with him.
Yeah.
So he's off to the start with a quite fast start this time as well, and a
That's
nice.
wow. Yeah.
Cool. We see Philippe has some better luck with his mana this time.
City of Brass.
Exactly the same start as last time.
Mhm.
But
And that's 4 mana as a
yeah,
sheep.
oh,
Well, that's gonna stop the asp.
yeah. A little better start from Philippe this time, and
Definitely.
he can do some work with this, and he chain lightnings the Lemuel there to stop the progress from Nikita. The card next to Lemuel is
She seems to
Napsas.
attacking with Nafsasp. So Felipe should be at 19, but did he also take the damage from Nafsasp? Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's respecting the berserk here, maybe.
We'll see if I can move the text here, maybe. Get that down here instead, and we can see the dice there. They can help us.
16. Taking the damage from the mono. Now there's another Mishra, taking another damage, down to 15, and he's chain lightning the Lemuel Elf yet again. And then he wants the giant growth to stifle the effect of chain lightning. And now we can't attack
And
this time.
Felipe once again stuck on the green one.
But he doesn't have any green.
Or no, the colorless one.
Yeah.
Rather. Especially after that ice storm to the
Yeah.
City of Brass.
It's quite rough. No, jungle line is not legal. It's from Portal, I think. So
Yeah, Portal.
now we find the blue mana and his alternate art to Serendipity Freaks. Welcome to the party.
Looks like a black Efreet.
Yep. And he takes
It takes
4 damage from Sushi, so it's Nikita down to 16. And we will see what Nikita will do here in response. Now we have Elf Deep Shadow.
Yep.
Auto.
I wonder if Nikita plays any black cards in the sideboard. I guess he plays Mind Twist.
Maybe.
Seems reasonable with
Yeah.
a lot of ramp creatures that also able to attack.
Now it's Nikita's stuck on lands because here is a strip mine on Nikita's only land.
Yeah.
She uses the pump Elf of Deep Shadow. Still like Philippe's position here because he has the bigger creatures and the steadier clock, even though it takes 2 a turn from his permanent in play, but he has 2 missions factory that he can block any attacks from Nikita. Nikita is receiving all the 7 damage from Philippe's attack. It goes to 9. And then we have the Time Walk, which should basically seal the deal here. 2 more damage on Philippe.
Felipe again attacking with Mistress Factory this time.
Yeah.
So that's potentially a lethal threat if Nikita doesn't choose to block anything. Yeah, that strip mine was really neat there from Felipe.
Yeah. Just jumps the sushi and taking
takes
5.
5. Yeah, I didn't choose to bump. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So taking 6.
A bit of sloppy play from Philippe there, but
that takes Nikita down to 3 then.
yep. And considering Philippe has bolts and such in the deck, and also a much better board position, of course, but if he managed in some magical way, no.
Well, yeah, perhaps 1 key there in the Pendelhaven. That's 3 damage. Now if he has a Berserk in hand, yeah, that's 5 damage coming across. That doesn't do it.
No.
That's 6 with the Nafsasp in upkeep if Felipe doesn't pay.
And he pays. And then
So he takes 2 damage in upkeep, so that was, what, we said 6 damage. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
punch in for laser.
And 2, 3.
Yep.
Yep.
That's it. Basically 2 games that was decided on Mana Stolen. Well, Philip had some bigger creatures this time, of course. So 1-1 in the first game that's decided with in the third game for us. That's good. Let's have some more magic.
Yeah. It's nice to finally get a game 3.
Yep.
So just sit back and enjoy the shuffling.
The bar is totally empty, so there's no point in changing the camera. I guess we could move it around so that you can look at some other people. We can play some elevator music if you want that. I think we'll do that. Oops. Game has started here. Let's see.
And it's a blistering fast start from Philippe here.
A bit more action in this
Yeah, whoa.
turn one
Whoa,
than the last
okay.
one. Whoa. Okay, so he deploys the sushi and the surrender befriet in turn one.
And Nikita's just put out his arm like
Yep.
what? And I understand him. This is yep.
Really, really strong start from Felipe here.
Let's see what Nikita can do to counter this.
3 mana.
He destroys the Mishra, please, and we have a 2 damage on Philippe, down to 18. He crunches back for 7, so has his turn back without playing anything except the City of Brass. He needs to deploy quite a few threats on the board now to raise this.
I think the start that Felipe had is almost equivalent to a Library of Alexandria or a big
yeah.
mind twist like we saw in the first match
Yeah.
that we had.
But I do think if Nikita can deploy like a big
I mean, if Nikita
berserk
plays
kick.
like Ernamjin as well,
Yeah.
that would be able to hold off the sushi
Yeah.
and then attack.
But I do think also
You can give the Serendi, but it has flying already. You can give that the
Yeah.
Isle Walk. So
yeah. But I do think also if he has a big berserk kick and
Yeah.
raise him, so it's not over yet.
yeah, I mean, yeah, Penalty if you get a giant growth in the berserk to add to that.
Yeah.
So Felipe goes down to 16 in upkeep.
And then
Or
one
did he
damage.
take 1 damage from?
The elf. Yep.
Yep. And Felipe now deploying the second Serendi Befreet.
Crunches in for another 7. So, oh, we'll see. He jumps the
The sushi. So
sushi, so another
down to
3
9.
down to 9. This is a quite aggressive start from Philippe here.
And that is the Scrib Ranger,
Yep.
is it? Yep.
Yep.
It's a bit of glare
There's one on fire for
for a green mana.
one. Yeah. Another ice storm from Nikita.
Nice.
I don't think that will do quite a lot for him.
You can take jump both and go down to 6, but then he has nothing on board.
Yeah. Now I think he's calculating to see if he can survive or if he needs to block. And it looks like Philip has 1 card in hand, so
I guess you can attack with the Scrib Rangers.
no.
Take 6,
Yeah, but
and then
there's no
hope
fighting
that you have
attacking
a.
here since he has a
No,
CDB
not
kick.
not this turn. Absolutely not this turn. But as Nikita, you might want to take 6 from the Serendibs.
Yeah.
Just block the sushi. Be able to swing back with. Okay, so that's 3 damage in upkeep.
And Philip chooses to go the aggressive route here.
Yeah.
I could
Interesting to
Philip-
see if
yeah.
I can see a reason for holding back with one of the Serendib
Yeah.
Befreets. And I hope Nikita saves the Scrib Ranger. I see that would be the only out, or either creature. Scrib Ranger. Okay.
He really wants to
Yeah.
conserve his life over here.
But
But I don't
I
see
think the
pro-
only out was to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Depends on what he has in hand, of
Yeah.
course. And
The-
he has nothing in his hand.
Yeah. So Felipe takes the game.
2-1 to Philippe. Do we want to have Philippe maybe on the